Hi there, I'm going to give you a checklist for when you've finished doing a hybrid, a Lux hybrid installation. Okay, very simple. First thing we're going to get you to do is we're going to get you to power it on using 3 individual power sources. Okay, so number 1, turn it on only with the AC supply. If the unit comes on, you've connected the AC supply properly. Now turn that back on, off, sorry. Then you're going to turn the batteries on only. If the unit comes on, you've now got power coming out of the batteries. We're happy with that. Now turn the batteries off. Then you're going to turn on the PV power into the unit. If the unit powers up, we've got PV power, everything is working, we're happy with that. And then you can go ahead and put everything on. Okay, so we've done those 3 bits. Next, we want you to make sure that you've selected the right battery type. So it will ask you battery plug-in. You're going to enter yes, you're going to go to lithium. If it's for a GreenLinks, you're going to go to option 6 or Lux. And if it's for the U-Home, you're going to go to OBOE, AOBOET. And you're going to select that and enter that correctly. Okay. Also, we're going to want to make sure that it's seeing all of the batteries. So what we're going to get you to do is hit the left-hand button, go into settings and scroll through the data. One of the data inputs will be amp hours, and that's going to tell you how many amp hours it's seeing. For each U-Home it sees, it's 43 amp hours. For each GreenLinks it's seeing, it's 63 amp hours. So if you're seeing the right total, then that means you've got communication from here to your primary battery, and the communication in between all the batteries is correct, and it's seeing all of the batteries. Okay? So we then want you to do some basic tests in the property. We're going to get you to increase load and decrease load. And that's going to tell you, you can look on the monitoring, or I'll tell you in a moment that you can go through Local Connect. Okay? Local Connect, we have a separate video, but it basically allows all the data of the system running to be there and live on your phone. So you can increase loads without having to run up and down into the loft space all the time. So look at the Local Connect video for Lux Power. Okay? So we want you to increase load in the property, and we want you to see that load reading of the house go up. That means that we've got the CT reading the right power. But we also want you to turn off the solar, and the load reading of the grid CT, the load reading of the house, should not change. If it does change, you've got it in the wrong place. We always ask you to put the grid CT on the live tail grid side of the meter. Okay? So we want you to make sure that the system is online. Always do the online pairing first. Once you've got online pairing, you'll get 3 green lights on the dongle. The problem is, if you go straight to Local Connect, you will get 3 green lights on the dongle. Using Local Connect is not putting it online, okay? And then lastly, what we're going to ask you to do is make sure that you've put the batteries online. If you're using the GreenLinks, each has an individual dongle. Very, very quick and easy to put them online. You can do it downstairs. You don't have to wait till they're upstairs. Do it somewhere nice and simple. If you're using the U-Homes, you only need to pair the first battery, the primary battery. Make sure you then install that as the primary, and it will auto pair all the rest of the batteries. But really important to put all the batteries online, because then we've got eyes and ears on what's going on. It doesn't stop the system working, but it's just good due diligence to make sure they're online. So if there's ever an issue in the future, upgrades, anything like that, all of that can be done. If you do all of these things, and there'll be lots of other ways you can check systems are working right, agree with your boss, agree with one another, how are you going to do it? Take a picture. Is it in charge? Is it discharging? Do all of those things, make sure it's all right. Come up with your own answers to it, whether you're going to send the office photos, videos, screenshots, everything like that. But you can check that these systems are fully working once you've installed them by following those processes.